Okay. Okay, I've been asked to do a reading on George and Kellyanne. What's going on in their marriage behind the scenes? You know, George and Kellyanne, the Conways. The Conways, George and Kellyanne. George and Kellyanne. George and Kellyanne. What's going on with George and Kellyanne? Who? George and Kellyanne. Oh my goodness. Underneath it all, double devils. Okay. Underneath of it all, double devils. I have to sit with that for a minute. Okay. So I'm going to sit with that for a minute. Okay, in the center of things, you know, I wonder sometimes if Kellyanne, I just have to say, before she started working for Trump, she had nothing good to say about him before she started working for him. A couple of years ago, there was nothing good she ever had to say about Trump. I'm wondering if she is not like a double agent, that she is leaking information. Okay. Because what we have in the center of things is the woman of worlds. You know, they're trying to preserve the things, you know. I think there's more going on behind the scenes that we know of. Okay, ready to give birth. Okay. Behind, they keep working on things, keep weaving the patterns, keep, you know. And there is a strength there. There is a strength there. Let's look and see what else we've got going on. There is a strength. Oop. Card, where'd you go? Got a card through the universe. I think, you know, in the past, I mean, they've looked as she knows his fantasy. She knows all this nonsense. She's been around it for a long time. And like I said, she knows Trump. She was not his big fan before. So many things. She was not a fan of him until she got on his payroll. Underneath of it. Maybe a few setbacks in the comfort zone there, though. I think that, you know, when it comes to their personal life, you know, he wants the happy home, doesn't want this crap in his house. Setbacks, you know. Doesn't want to Because underneath of it, yeah, things are revolving around Trump's ego stuff. You know, they're not getting away from it, even in their home. Okay. Yeah. He keeps weighing the scales, and he's going to keep talking about this inventor, man of crystals. You know, he's going to keep putting out what's there about Trump and his abuses with the monetary things. And this could also be that there is, since we're asking about Kellyanne and her husband, that they are, you know, he knows that this is a way to make money as well. Okay. This is bringing in the money. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? Seer looking. Wait. Yeah. They know that there are more investigations going into Trump. Okay. I think really that Kellyanne, for as much as she says around Trump, I don't think Kellyanne is buying into his stuff. Okay. This is the ego thing. Could be the double devils under it. Could be both of them are in their ego things. Both her and her husband are in the ego trip. Devil is not always, you know, demonic, something like that. It also is, you know, leaning towards somebody that, as Satanist, is a really egotist. It's all about them and that's it, you know. So a lot of times the devil card is more about ego stuff. Okay. 10 of Wands, growth. Now, usually this is the burden that one carries. The 10 of Wands is usually the action. But in this case, in this deck, it is about growth. Okay? Growth behind Kellyanne spinning her narrative. Okay? I don't think she brings this stuff into the home. She doesn't bring it into the home. Reward. Yeah. With her play that she's doing with Trump's thing, there she's, you know, she's reaping the monetary thing from it. She's reaping the monetary thing. I think for her this is just a thing of money. It's my job. She doesn't bring it into the house. She is not a true believer in him. Yeah, when it comes to their marriage's success, Ace of Worlds, they're both very good in what they're doing, championing the cause. Okay, championing the cause. Now, I think that in their home life, I don't think that they are talking about this much. I think their home life is their home life. Like I said, as virulent as she is, I think for her, she hasn't bought into the Trump train, but she's going to do her job. Okay, and that's her job. Her job is to spin this stuff. And that's what she's doing. Okay. I think she's one behind the scenes that keeps trying to pull him back. Okay, but she's going to continue to spin the narrative because that's what he hired her for. He hired her to spin the narrative, and she's smart enough to know that if she's going to keep her job, and she's kept it for a long time, that she's going to play him and tell him exactly what he wants to hear. She's going to frame it in a way. She's pretty cagey. I think that really underneath it all, Kellyanne is pretty cagey. Now, I have no love loss for her. I think she's a reprehensible person. It's like, yeah. But she's very intelligent. She's very, very smart. And I think she knows how to play the game with Trump. Okay? She's very good at playing the game with Trump. But as far as Kellyanne and her husband's marriage, I don't see it going anywhere. I don't think this stuff is brought fully into the home. I think they have, they have ground rules. They have ground rules that they live by. And so I think they're doing okay. But again, she might be one of the ones who is leaking things. Okay? I think she's kind of a snake that she'll say one thing to their face and behind the scenes be doing something totally different. Okay? That's just the feeling I get from her. That she has no problem with it at all. No problem with that at all. So I'm going to leave this here.